What's up, nerds? I'm Kandruk, your not-so-friendly neighborhood otaku, and welcome to my channel where I talk all things anime, manga, manhwa, webcomics, and cosplay. If that's the type of thing you're into, make sure to subscribe. Today what we're going to be doing is watching and reacting to episode 36 of the Apothecary Diaries. The last episode was the frog episode, but for you anime-only people, there's a little bit more frog that was left out in the last episode that I'm excited to see here. As always, this will contain spoilers for episode 36 of the Apothecary Diary because I'm going to be watching and commenting on that episode. So if you don't want to be spoiled, pause this video, go watch it, and then come back to hear what I have to say. But without any further ado, let's get into it. Oh, Boston, how little you know of Jinchi's admiration and love for Mao Mao. You'll learn. See, this is why I would have never lasted in like historical society. Your movements are so restricted based on your role or your status that Boston can't even be like, hey guys, maybe we should pause this dinner party and go look for Jinchi because he left a while ago and he didn't even look good when he left. I love that we're just picking up right where we left off with Mao Mao and Jinchi. The hand placements, they're gonna get me every time. Oh, there it is. This is the frog episode? Girlie, stop fondling him! You realize it's not a frog, and yet you keep fondling him? He is blushing so much. Jinchi is in such a difficult position, and Mao Mao's just like, let me tickle these. Yeah, the fact that Mao Mao's subconsciously avoiding it just continues to prove my point that she is an unreliable narrator. She is going to lie to herself time and time again throughout this series. Yeah, Jinchi, what better time to reveal your true identity to your crush than right after she fondles your balls? Oh my god, I hate this so much. Jinchi was planning to reveal his true identity to Mao Mao on this trip, but now because she found out he's not really a eunuch, she thinks that's what he's gonna reveal, and it's just like, that was a frog. I don't know what you're talking about. I touched a frog. I hate miscommunication tropes so much, but Mao Mao is purposefully interrupting him, causing this communication, being like, I don't know what you're talking about. I touched a frog. Because she's so stuck in status and doesn't want to like have the burden of knowing a secret of someone so much higher up than her. She's just openly admitting that she's gonna lie to herself. Again, an unreliable narrator. Let's go, Jinchi. Don't let her get away with it. Who are you calling a frog? Frogs are much smaller. Jinchi, I don't think that's what you should be concerned about right now. I love how playful they are. She's just teasing him so much right now. Girlie, if you keep pushing, he's gonna push back eventually. Yeah, she's so stuck in like, he's an official and I'm a servant. We can't have these secrets. Jinchi. Jinchi, what are you doing? The leg? Oh my god. I'm so glad that we're really soaking in this scene and letting it build tension. Him lifting her leg though, guys. Kiss. Kiss, you're so close. Let's go. I know it's not gonna happen this early, but come on. I can dream. Fucking cock blocked by a dog. And then he gets tackled by it. Poor Jinchi's just trying to shoot a shot and he gets tackled by a dog. Yeah, and everyone that was invited is a high-ranking guest, so they're not gonna let them just rummage through their baggage unwarranted. If the dog can sniff out a rabbit burrow, it could definitely trace the scent of gunpowder. Let's go. That little doggy's gonna save the day twice. At least Mao Mao knows that the frog was a crazy excuse. Mao Mao. It's not because Jinchi takes pride in his appearance and you called the frog only somewhat large that he's upset with you. He's upset because he wanted to bare his heart to you. And you said, I see nothing, I hear nothing, I know nothing. That was just a frog. Let's go on with our day. Let the man talk to you. Ooh, bringing in some like bloodstained cloth to the dinner. They're definitely gonna see who here's acting suspicious. Let's try and draw them out. Oh, the dog already found someone? Check that man's bags. That dog did a great job. He said, this man smells like gunpowder. I'm a bark. Oh, and they planted an arrow to give them an excuse to search people's bags and see who reacts. I love it. This was a quick plan to put together. They came up with all this in no time. This poor old man that they're framing just to see how everyone else reacts and to give them an excuse to search other people's bags and search the forest or something. He's probably so anxious right now, like, I didn't fucking do anything. And the man that the dog signaled earlier just like flinched a little bit when they said they were gonna search the forest, so they're definitely gonna follow him. Yep, he immediately went to where he buried the weapon, but I just want to note, the ground did not look disturbed. This man supposedly buried that weapon minutes ago, and the ground did not look disturbed. It looked perfectly fine. It's probably a little bit harder to differentiate that in animation, but I would love to see it. Why the fuck is Mao Mao the one confronting this man? There are so many men working with Jinshi and Mao Mao. There's Basen, there's Gaoshin, there's Lee Haku, and yet they said, Mao Mao, the 5'1" girl, we're gonna send her to go pick up the weapon and confront that man directly. Thank God Lee Haku gets here in time. He sent everyone off into the forest to search, and I know that he and the dog were following the man, but what if he didn't get there in time? What if Mao Mao had to fend for herself? This is definitely not the first, nor will it be the last time Mao Mao puts herself directly in harm's way. Okay, I know they didn't have fingerprinting back then, but y'all have gotta stop touching the weapon with your bare hands. Mao Mao and Jinshi are just fondling it like, I wonder what this does, fires gun. Are you fucking dumb? Gaoshin's such a good man. I feel like he's not as appreciated as he should be. He's super kind and respectful, but takes no bullshit from anyone, and yet always keeps this gentlemanly air about himself. I'd love to see what his wife looks like too, because Basen is like a copy-paste of his younger self. I just know she'd be hot. The type of man Gaoshin is, he has to have a hot wife. I love how all of the stories and mysteries throughout this series tie back together. The two sisters who were like twin story, where one of them snuck out, were meant to represent the two sisters from the West who came during the caravan market. And the guns that were used on an attempt on Jinshi's life were also from the West. So was the man that the sister who snuck out with actually a lover? Or was it a confidant for this illegal arms trade? Aw, Jinshi's so nervous to talk to her, his little foot's tapping. Even Mao Mao admits she cannot pick up on people's feelings. Girlie is 100% on the spectrum. That plus her always wanting to maintain a proper distance for their status prevents Mao Mao from ever considering Jinshi could like her as a woman. She constantly calls him gorgeous, the most beautiful being in all of the land. She's always checking out his body and constantly showing interest in him, but struggles to think he could ever see her in the same way. Hell, it'll probably be so long before she even is able to admit to herself that she likes him, let alone consider that he likes her too. Aw, Jinshi is Jinshi. Oh my god, that's so cute. Jinshi is Jinshi to Mao Mao regardless of who or what he is. That's so precious. Oh, the little fingertip touches. I love it. Oh, she's not listening anymore. She finally got the ox bezors. She's hyperventilating. She's so excited. Mao Mao, you can't just look at Jinshi like that with that big ol' smile on your face. Look at how much the man is blushing. This boy cannot control his face when she smiles at him. Not her just shutting and locking the door behind herself now that she got what she wanted. I love this little weirdo so much. We're finally gonna get the name reveal. Kazui Getsu, hell yeah. AKA Jinshi's real name and officially calling him the Crown Prince. This was such a good episode. I absolutely loved how much tension we built in the continuation of that frog scene. As always, I absolutely loved this episode. I think the animation in this series is beautiful. I love the background score and how it really builds up those situations and interpersonal dynamics. And again, just the way that Mao Mao is completely oblivious to Jinshi. It hurts me so much as someone who hates miscommunication tropes, but I also love how much this is building that like slow burn romance. Because again, the Apothecary Diaries is a historical mystery drama series. Romance is the subplot. It means everything to me and a lot of the watchers, but it's not the main purpose of this series, which is why it's gonna be the slowest of slow burns. Especially because Mama's gonna have to do a lot of unpacking of, oh, I can actually be interested in this person and show my feelings towards him, but first I have to recognize that those are the feelings I have towards him. Jinshi's already recognized it. He said, this is someone I want to tell my secret to. This is someone who I want to reveal this part of myself to so that I can have them and keep them as a confidant close to my chest. But Mao Mao's like, that was a frog. Don't tell me anything. That was a frog. I am going to ignore everything that happened and play dumb. There's no break between Core 1 and Core 2 of Season 2 for the Apothecary Diaries, so I'll keep going with this as usual. But that is all for today, folks, and I will see you next time.